Is your debt causing you sleepless nights? Knock your debt out with Debt KO. And your debt won't be the only thing keeping you up at night. Debt KO, free, impartial advice on all your debt.
This is UMAR AHMED for IFLC in association with MTK Global. Did you expect Konsong to look like a super middleweight tonight?
Yeah, we did. We could see it the way in the size of him, and obviously the thing is with the situation, we're in the same hotel, so we'd seen him all week, and to be honest with you, we'd watched how he'd made weight. We knew he was big, but also knew that he had a very narrow waist, and it was something that we'd planned for Josh to exploit, but just happened to be earlier than planned.
In the same hotel, I heard Asgi was keeping an eye on him in the same, not the same, but the next room to him.
Yeah, Asgi was in the next room to him, but we won't go there.
Let's just talk about the stoppage itself. David and Carl didn't seem to be too impressed. Steve Bunce was. People on Twitter are split. What do you think of the stoppage?
What can you do if the man can't get up? You know, he's been a Muay Thai fighter for, I think he was a Muay Thai fighter for a number of years, since 10 years old or something. So, of course, you know, coming from Thailand, they're always tough. I knew he was going to be exceptionally heavy-handed, and Josh said to me straight after the fight, come over and said, by the way, that's the heaviest handed I've ever been in with.
Maybe in Baranchich, yeah?
And I knew he would be, to be honest with you. I knew he would be. Josh come straight over and said that. A dangerous fight. That was a dangerous fight, and he's a handful for anybody. But like I say, Josh found a shot, and this is the God's honest truth. I put the body belt on backstage, and the first shots that he landed tonight, I was like, oof. Obviously, in the training camp, you got fatigue on your body. Once that fatigue's taken off, but I felt them with the body belt on tonight, like, different.
We said it's a bit of a lose-lose for Josh in the week, and that might be the situation tonight, but you're right in saying that he deserves credit for that win tonight.
Konsong's a dangerous opponent, very, very heavy-handed, but it was one of them. We knew it was one of them, you know. It was a lose-lose for Josh because he blew him away. Konsong was nothing. I said this before. He had sticky moments in the fight. Oh, Josh performed bad. So it's one of them, innit? But the job's done, and it's on to the next one.
As you said, Josh can't do anything about what happened in the end with Konsong. He can only do what he did from the moments you saw in there where you pleased. And also, one more thing, because it didn't seem like Josh got clipped in there tonight. Did he get like a brushing shot on him or something to feel that power?
He caught it on his glove. So as he stepped back. But that was the plan, to do that, because we knew he'd be heavy-handed. But from Thailand, sometimes you can't tell the real story behind it, how heavy-handed they are. So Josh wanted to feel it first, which is the right idea. Smart fighters do that.
And the brief moments in there?
The brief moments in there. Yeah, I was happy with it. You know, the plan was to start tightening the screws as the rounds went on, because we knew Konsong would be big, strong as he was, and heavy-handed. But I said before the fight, he's not world level. In terms of his IQ, we knew he wouldn't be world level tactically, but knew he'd be world level mentally and emotionally, and he was confident in there, very, very confident. All week he's looked very confident. So the plan was to tighten the screws as the rounds went on, but like I say, Josh found the shot earlier than anticipated.
Moving on, speaking to Bob Ramirez yesterday, he's persistent that next is Jose Ramirez. It's not going to be Jack Catchell for Ramirez, and that undisputed fight will happen. What do you think about that fight happening next with Josh and Jose?
I think that's the fight that needs to happen. You know, there's so many options for Josh. You've heard people talking about Crawford, a catch weight with Lomachenko, and a this and a that, and a Manny Pacquiao, but he wants to become the undisputed at light welterweight. And I think, you know, with the situation of boxing, the way a lot of fighters have sort of almost had a year off, I think it would be good to get that fight done, get that secured, and then, you know, God willing, Josh comes out victorious and can go on to his next challenge.
Okay, Ben, congratulations on your debut fight with Josh Taylor. Best of luck if it is Jose Ramirez next, or whatever it is for Josh, and we'll speak soon, all right?
Cheers, mate. Thank you.
Is your debt causing you sleepless nights? Knock your debt out with Debt KO. And your debt won't be the only thing keeping you up at night. Debt KO, free, impartial advice on all your debt.